Hi, I'm RaNea Hedges. Don and I were planning a trip to Arizona, and we were so excited. But before we could go off for the winter, I wanted to go and have my annual checkup done, just to get it out of the way. I went for my mammogram, and to my surprise, a small tumor was detected in my left breast. A sonogram confirmed it, and it was determined that I should have a biopsy done and remove the mass. After the surgery, the doctor said, "Everything looks good. It doesn't appear to be cancer. I'll see you in a week, and after that, you should be able to go to Arizona for the winter." It sure sounded good to us. On Friday, I went for my checkup. That's when I heard the awful news. It was cancer. I can't even describe how it made me feel. The good news was that it was in the very beginning state. I would have to have another surgery. My chances without it were not good. And of course, radiation would be necessary after that. My first thought, and then the first words out of my mouth were, "But we're packed, loaded, and ready for our trip. We have a wedding in Mexico to attend next Friday, and I've been planning on it all year. I just can't have cancer now." I figure I had two choices. I could have everything sent to a doctor in Arizona, or I could come back to Wyoming in 2 weeks and have the surgery and radiation. I thought about it a little, but really, I knew I liked the surgeon I had. And if I was going to have radiation, I definitely wanted it to be in Casper, at a place I knew I could trust. There was no question. My choice was Rocky Mountain Oncology.
After reviewing RaNea's case, I felt she was an excellent candidate for partial breast irradiation.
Then I started to think about the radiation. 6 weeks, 1 treatment a day, 5 days a week, 240-mile round trip. I can tell you that definitely I was not looking forward to that. I talked to Dr. White. He tried to help me explore my options, and then he told me I was a candidate for a partial breast irradiation. He explained the benefits, how it would work, and the success that they had had with the treatment. The balloon could be inserted into my breast at the same time for the surgery for the biopsy. To do 6 weeks of radiation in 5 days, 2 treatments a day, and get the same results? Well, that's something, so I said, let's do it. I knew I could get the very best care at Rocky Mountain Oncology. Dr. Tobin, the nurses, the technician, and the office staff were awesome. I knew I wasn't familiar with Dr. Proviance, but I knew he had to be one of the best to be part of the Rocky Mountain team. I got to know him. He really cares about you. Each and every one of them at the Oncology Center care about you and the treatment you're having. You really do become part of the family. I would definitely recommend Rocky Mountain Oncology to someone going through the same thing I went through. The staff, the level of care, it makes a difficult situation a little easier to handle when you have so many incredible people by your side to get you through it.